What's good, Joe? And let's begin this review. Alright, guys, we start this episode off with Kaminari's match against that Vine, the green-haired chick. We find out where we find out that actually her quirk is Vine, so she can like detach her hair, but it like grows back to, and then she can use like free fights. It's kind of almost a little bit like Poison Ivy, a little bit, but she ends up winning the match in like 2 seconds flat. So then we get to Ida's match, which Ida was facing off against Mia Hasame, I believe is how you pronounce her name. Where pretty much she makes a fool of you because she gave Ida this gear, gear I guess that makes you like run faster, but actually I forget her name, the chick that's like the referee Midnight, who's refereeing the tournament. She's like, you can't use it because you didn't fail the proper pyramid. But he was like, Ida's like, I love her integrity. Please let me use this weapon. Please let me use this gear. And then she was like, fine. And then she pretty much just makes a fool out of Ida while she's like advertising herself and her gear to so she can be scouted and get higher. She's making a complete fool out of Ida with all the gears. And then later she just ends up leaving the ring, ringing out, and Ida winds up advancing. And then we get to... Actually, before we get to that, the new match, we actually, right after Kaminari's match was over, we actually see Deku over there, like, copying notes on his new opponents, and then he's actually thinking out loud, and everybody looks at him like he's crazy, and I'm like, don't lie. Y'all look guilty of thinking out loud every once in a while. I do it, you do it, we all think out loud at least once in our life. It's just a funny little skit I saw. Also, when actually that Ibra Shizuki, I don't even know how you pronounce the Vine chick, when she actually uses her quirk, when she was actually behind her shield, she had her hands and her head down in a praying position. I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, what are you, a nun or something? And actually actually when she's whenever she's talking, there's always a light shining right on her. I'm like, what are you? The Virgin Mary? A nun? What are you? That's just something weird I noticed. And then we then get to Mina's match versus that French dude, for the guy that loves to speak French. And then we find out that the dude actually has a weakness, that thing on his stomach where he fires off his beams, if he actually uses it for more than a second, it hurts his tummy. So then she pretty much just waits, so she pretty much just circles around him, dodging all his beams, until he finally releases a large one, which of course hurts his tummy, so he can't use it, which then she uses that as her opening to throw her quirk, what is it, acid? Her quirk on the dude's beam thing on his belt or whatever it's called, disabling. Then we get to Yaoyorozu versus Tokiyami, which her strategy is pretty much to create a shield to block off Dark Shadow, which is what she does. But Tokiyami knows about this and uses that to his advantage, where he keeps targeting the shield, which leads him to actually getting her out of bounds. The match is over, so he wins by ring out. That was a good strategy there, bro. Good strategy. Then we get to Tetsu versus what was the dude's name? Hiroshima. Took me a second to remember that. So we get to his match, which pretty much was also just playing around the background that we kind of occasionally saw, but the end of the episode, that part where we're pretty much just focusing on Uraraka, Deku, and Ida. She's actually currently waiting in the waiting room because her match is next against Katsuki. So it's pretty in the background where Deku and Uraraka kind of a little chat, pretty much the same thing happened with Ida, where he pretty much says, we are now rivals, after he tries to give her some assistance, tries to by handing her a notebook on how she can defeat Katsuki with using her quirk. She doesn't want the hell. She ends up just pretty much telling Deku to say, Ida told that we are now rivals, I can't rely on you all the time, blah 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 blah. So, yeah, and then the episode, which we found that Tetsu's match actually ended in a draw. They both knocked each other out. And then after that, we pretty much get to see a standoff between Uraraka versus Katsuki, and the episode ends there. So, overall, I really enjoyed this episode. Pretty good. Nice to see some of the other fights, but yeah, I'll give this episode 8.5/10. I'm really looking forward to next week, although I'm expecting Uraraka versus Kazuya to end up turning into like Neji versus Hinata in the shooting exams. Although from the preview we got, it might actually not turn out to be that. But we also get to see that's in the preview. We actually get to see Deku talk to Todoroki's father, so that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and as always, subscribe for more. See you guys.